Hey coin collectors and history buffs! Welcome back to where we explore rare coins, old currency, and the hidden treasures you might have sitting in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into the story and value of the 1974 Kennedy half dollar. Is it just pocket change, or could it be worth more than you think? Stick around, you might be surprised. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It was designed as a tribute to the fallen president, and Americans quickly fell in love with the coin. Why 1974? The coin was well into its circulation run. But here's something interesting. Unlike the 1964 version, which was 90% silver, and the 1965 to 1970 coins that were 40% silver, the 1974 Kennedy half dollar contains no silver at all. It was made from a copper-nickel clad composition, just like today's dimes and quarters. Let's talk about the design. You'll find a left-facing portrait of President Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. Above his head is the word Liberty, and just below is the phrase, "In God We Trust," with the date star 1974 star below his neckline. Frank Gasparo's iconic image of the presidential seal dominates the reverse, a heraldic eagle holding an olive branch and arrows, with 50 stars around it representing the states. These details make the coin instantly recognizable and popular among collectors even today. Now, 1974 Kennedy half dollars were minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia Mint ***, No Mint Mark, Denver Mint ***, D Mint Mark under Kennedy's neck, San Francisco Mint ***, S Mint Mark, but only for proof coins, not regular. Circulation: if you flip your coin over and see an S, it means it's a proof coin and likely never intended for circulation. These are more valuable. Okay, let's get to the big question. What is a circulated 1974 Kennedy half dollar worth today? In circulated condition, which means it has visible wear from being used in everyday transactions, the 1974 Kennedy half dollar is mostly worth face value, about 50 cents. However, some circulated coins in better than average condition, especially those from mint sets, can sell for $1 to $2. That's right, not a huge jump, but better than face value. These coins are quite common. Over 201 million were minted in Philadelphia and 79 million in Denver. That's a massive number, which keeps the value low for average condition coins. But wait. There's a twist. There are errors and varieties that can be worth serious money. A famous example is the 1974 D double die obverse. You can spot it if the letters in God We Trust, or Liberty, appear doubled. If you find this variety, even in circulated condition, it could be worth $50 to $300, depending on the sharpness of the doubling and coin grade. Oh, always check your coins closely. A small error could lead to a big payday. If you're collecting 1974 Kennedy half dollars, here are a few tips. Look for coins with minimal wear, clear details, and good luster. Always inspect for errors like doubling or off-center strikes. Proof coins with the S Mint mark can be worth $3 to $10 depending on their condition. Consider storing coins in a plastic flip or coin holder to preserve their condition. So, there you have it. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar may not be a silver giant, but it's still a piece of American history that's affordable to collect and fun to hunt for. Whether you're just starting your coin collection or looking for hidden gems in your pocket change, keep your eyes open for those mint marks and possible doubling. To really understand the 1974 Kennedy half dollar, we need to go back in time, to the early 1960s. After the assassination of President John F. Kennedy on November 22, 1963, there was a national outpouring of grief. Almost immediately, there were calls to honor the fallen president on U.S. currency. In just a few weeks, the decision was made to place his portrait on the half-dollar coin, replacing Benjamin Franklin, who had been on the coin since 1948. The first Kennedy half dollar was released in 1964, and it was struck in 90% silver. Americans loved it so much that millions were hoarded as keepsakes, never to be spent. As a result, the coin became scarce in everyday circulation almost immediately. But due to rising silver prices and hoarding, the U.S. Mint had to make a change. From 1965 to 1970, Kennedy half dollars were minted in a 40% silver composition. But even these were heavily collected and rarely used in daily transactions. By the time we get to 1971, all silver was completely removed from the coin. The Kennedy half dollar was now being made with a copper-nickel clad composition, which continued through 1974 and beyond. That makes the 1974 version one of the early non-silver issues. Despite the high mintage, over 290 million coins in 1974, these coins saw limited use in circulation. People still held on to them out of habit or hope that they'd be valuable one day. Today, Kennedy half dollars are rarely seen in daily change, but they remain a favorite among coin collectors. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode about coins, currency, and collectibles. Got a rare coin you want us to cover? Drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep collecting.